This is May 12, 2026. I had two drills. One is for TOEIC speaking test and the other one is for TOEIC listening comprehension. For the TOEIC speaking test, I do some drills with the Claude. Claude has voice chat mode, and I think the Claude is one of the best and the best AI I can practice with for any speaking test. So OPIC or TOEIC speaking test and some IELTS. You can make some projects. Projects means is some kind of automated process you can set, and you write down some directions. Then this project function, it just follows your pre-described directions. Then you can do the things more easily and repeatedly with this single click, or just when you just open up this Claude on your phone, then you click this project, then it just start with question number 5, 6, and 7 automatically. I set the whole direction before, so I made the whole process automated. So it is very useful, and you just open up the app and start the conversation, and already it knows about the whole process of TOEIC speaking test, and he started asking questions. So I had several rounds of questions. Question number 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, I've been doing this for over, I believe it's been more than a week, maybe 10 days. Then I found it very useful, and initially I was doing not very good, just like A1 or A2 level English speakers. I hesitated and I got nervous, even though it's just a machine and it's just me and my phone. That's it. But I get super nervous when I try to answer the questions. Then it wasn't more than a real test. When you go to TOEIC speaking test center, then you have a bunch of people all together sitting in a room. Then when they ask questions, then we all simultaneously, we all together starting the answer at the same time, and then you have to finish the answer at the same time. So it's kind of all together. You are doing things together. So you are kind of not that super nervous. But when I initially, for the first time with Claude and with Gemini and ChatGPT, I was getting very nervous, and I think it's more than nervousness. It's you're super excited. You're nervous. Your nervous system, because when you try to answer the questions, especially for the part 3 TOEIC speaking test, you try to answer the question number 7, and question number 11 is giving you a great, hardships. You will, you feel like your mind is vacant. Sometimes I feel like white out. My mind is just has zero language, no language at all. I cannot answer any I had no clue how to answer these questions, but I started feeling and I started realizing I am very much lack of basic language skills to answer those questions. It's like a basic English level questions, but it's like you're asking your opinions, asking your experiences, simple experiences, or your about your habits, or it's about you, but in a split second, like your preparation time is 3 seconds, then you really not wise enough to answer and prepare the. Literally, you cannot fabricate the answer in those split seconds. So always I hesitated and murmured and like this, O and O's, and pause, a lot of void, and even I stopped answering. So I got really low point. But these days, I started new drill. Like, it's been about 5 weeks. It's not snowballing, but it's shadowing. Shadowing means you have no transcript. You just try to mimic the sounds when you hear without words, without written script. So you are only dealing with the voice and snowballing techniques and overlapping. So we've been doing this for about 5 weeks, more than 5 weeks. Then I think it improved my answering skills, how to deal with this subject and issues and everything in this question set. Anyway, I got my answer is getting more clearer and simpler and more logical. So I'm using full seconds. You are supposed to talk about 15 seconds for the question numbers 5 and 6. 30 seconds for question number 7, even 60 seconds for question number 11. I never knew 60 seconds will be, feeling like lifetime. So after a couple of sentences, then I stopped answering. So my mind was just absent of something, something of, I think it's a language, and no ideas, zero ideas, in my mind, try to fabricate some stories, some answers, but in reality, there are no reactions or nothing, waves happening in my mind, my language. So I felt despair, and now I know my language skills. Wow, this test is great. This test is, TOEIC speaking test is asking me to show my basic language skills. Wow, this is big test. So so far, over 5 weeks time, then I've been doing this overlapping and shadowing. Then it's been like 10 days. Started having a conversation with Claude, and let this Claude produce some mock test materials and simulate it. as like real one. So every day I solve like 2 or 3 sets of question number 5, 6, and 7 questions. So they improved my answering skills. As I told you, it's getting clearer, simpler, and even more logical than before. And then, you know, say again, I'm using 4 seconds. You know, you're allowed to, you know, use 15 seconds for your answer. Then before I usually use just 7 or 8 seconds. That was it, because I have no capability using the 4 seconds. But now I'm kind of trained and familiarized with these question sets and all these ideas. So now I'm using 4 seconds and no void, less filler, and less pause. That's what I'm doing with TOEIC speaking test preparation. Then the other part, the other drill that I did today was TOEIC listening comprehension preparation. It's I chose one of the conversation sets from part 3 preparation book. Then I tried to shadow this whole conversation, and I succeeded memorizing whole conversation set in just by listening and repeating with the speaker's voice. I mean, only MP3 files, not transcript, no nothing. And usually, I've been doing this with only 5 materials, 5 conversation skits. So today it was 5th time. I've only finished 4 skits before, then it was 5th time. Then I felt, it's only 5th time, I gotta say. I felt a big difference. You know, until then, you know, first one, the second, third, and 4th one, yeah, a little bit of a slight, you know, a little bit of change I can feel. But today I felt big changes, you know, big improvement. Before, it took about an hour to memorize whole conversation. So, yeah, you can memorize these 4, 5, 6 lines mini skit in maybe 10, 15 seconds. You know, by writing down, you jot down the lines and you try to memorize the whole, the letters, words, the sentences. But I've been practicing these kind of drills a lot of times, you know, numerous times, like maybe 6 or 7 months, or if not a year. But yeah, it worked, but not that efficient. But now what I'm doing is try to memorize the whole sentence just by, you know, listening to the MP3 sound, MP3 clips. So today it took about 40 minutes. Wow, it's a great improvement, I think. And I expect if I finish all 13 mini skits out of part 3 preparation book, then maybe I can memorize each conversation skit just by 10 or 15 minutes or so, I believe. Yeah, that's it for today. I'm feeling great progress. I've been doing this shadowing things, overlapping things. Overlapping means, you know, you try to sound exact same speed and same tones and the same everything. And like this, I tried not to miss any day, not by not recording my vlog. So try to keep it steady and what to say? I don't know. I'm just trying to organize my thoughts and try to say something to the camera. That's it. And I think it is helping me a lot. And reading books in shadowing and overlapping, and you write down the summary, and eventually at the end of the day you talk to yourself to the camera. During the day you have a conversation with fellas in Qualcomm English Cafe, and even while I'm driving and having when I'm walking on the trail, I have a conversation with AIs. This all together boosting up my English skills, I think. So, I improve more skills than I've been doing over 2 years. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's for today.